Therapy isn't broken, but for a lot of men, it might as well be. It's not because we're too tough, but the system just wasn't really designed for us. When it comes to therapy, most therapists are women, most of the clients are women, and even the approach itself is geared towards them. It's more like the sit down, let's talk about our feelings type of approach. And you know what? It works great for them. But for men, we're raised differently. From day one, we were taught to be very tough. You lose your job, go hustle, go work harder. You get bullied, go hit the gym, learn how to fight. If something hurts, fix it. My name is Try. I'm not a therapist, but I am studying to become one. I'm working on getting my license, and even more importantly, I experienced therapy firsthand. I've been behind the walls and I know what it's like to sit in the chair on the other side. As men, we have this action over expression type of mindset. And a lot of times we carry this into adulthood. So going to therapy, it can feel foreign. It can feel very awkward or even sometimes kind of pointless. As men, we communicate emotions very differently. We tease, we poke fun, we make fun of our friends as opposed to, hey, you know what? I'm proud of you. As men, when we go into therapy, sometimes it can feel like a losing battle where we're just constantly being asked, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about this? 10 times over and over and over. And we don't effectively communicate that way. There's also a physical side when it comes to men's emotional health. You know, when we go through heartbreak, it kind of feels like a punch in the gut or heck, even a kick in the balls. Why do you think so many men hit the gym after a breakup? It's not just to build our confidence up, but moving, getting physical helps change our mood. And you know, science backs this up. So you got to think of it this way: emotion just doesn't live in the body, but it also lives in the mind. So, what are your options as a man if you're looking for therapy? What I would recommend: get physical, go join a gym, start working out. And if you already are, go even harder. Maybe even go learn a combat sport, boxing, wrestling, jujitsu. There's a whole plethora of options that you have out there, but don't stop moving. Bridge that gap between the body and the mind. Close that and get connected with yourself. And if you want to continue going down this path of therapy, kudos for you, bro. You broke the barrier, man. What I would say is shop around, bro. The one thing I learned about therapy is that you got to find the right person. You got to find the shoe that really fits for you. And I'm going to be honest with you, there's a lot of bias out there. There's a lot of people that put their own perspective and spin as a therapist onto their clients. And that's unfair. So, what I would say is go shop around, be open, be very honest. Let them know, hey, man, I'm not the best at, talking. I'm not the best at describing my feelings. So, this is going to be a bumpy ride for me. And if you found a therapist that works for you, but you kind of want to shift in the approach, you got to let it be known. Closed mouths don't get fed, bro. You got to remember, man, you got to ask for what you want in this world. And if those open ended questions aren't working, ask for a different approach. Maybe something that's a little bit more direct, something with a little bit more direction for you. Bottom line, therapy works. Therapy works in conjunction with you being active, you being physical. It's backed up by science. It's been proven. But you got to remember going forward that the method needs to be tweaked a little bit to work best for you. At the end of the day, you want some skin in the game, man. And you got to be open to using your body and your mind to bridge that gap to your mental health. Good luck.